should be we should be live. I'm just gonna get this out there. I want to give an update on the Joe NFT collection and also JoeChain, which I'm not sure everybody is aware is a thing, but it is. So give it a minute. I'm gonna post this to Twitter actually. And then we'll get started. Yeah, there's some developments in the last week. It's been a week. It's been a week. And if you don't know what this video is about, you'll want to catch the previous video where I explain the origin behind the Just Joe NFT collection, which has now led to an entire DeFi, a budding DeFi ecosystem on a sovereign blockchain. Tweet this out. I actually think I'm doing this wrong. But people are watching. People are watching. So if you guys are watching, just type in the chat. Let me make sure I can see it on my end. But let's start. So let's actually start with the NFT collection. We'll start with the NFT collection. Here's a tweet by Wrecked Gang, and you can see they do some NFT floor price updates. And the Joe NFTs, right? These are on Stargaze. Again, my previous video, which I'll link in the description of this one when it's all done. 85% boost on the floor price. The original mint price was 100 stars. The floor price has been fluctuating between about like 400 and 800 with a max sale of around 2,500 stars. And we'll look at Hubble Tools. And you can see that even though we can right click these NFTs, you could just go on Hubble and right click. There's significant trading volume over the last week. This is a 1 week old collection, roughly a little less than a week. There have been 569 sales, so more than half of the collection has been flipped. And the volume's 335,000 stars, beating Bad Kids, which is like the iconic Stargaze collection. I just realized I posted the wrong link on Twitter, so I need to delete that. Otherwise, people are gonna just pop in the stream, which is not ideal. Gaines, you could stay. Actually, I'll bring you in now. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, guys. Gaines, you're in. What's up? Gaines, have you been flipping Joe NFTs? I don't have your audio. I'll bring you out and bring you back in when you're ready. Just let me know in the chat. So yeah, Hubble Tools is the data analytics hub for Stargaze. A lot's happened in the last week. A lot's happened. So it's gotten to the point where we already have some haters too. There's a few people are hating on the JoeChain, the Joe collection, but just to be clear, it's not my collection. Somebody made it. Here's the hater, first hater, right? They're gonna mute everyone that's, I guess, tweeting about Joe. It's okay. I'm sure I've been muted and blocked by many people on Twitter. Then, in an interesting turn of events, this man right here, Don Kryptonium, Don Kryptonium. See, anybody can do that. Don did a whole video And he really nails the greater implication of this, right? It's not really about me. Just my face is on the NFTs, but he uses Joe as the metaphor for the regular person in the Cosmos community who maybe doesn't have time to get into the politics, doesn't have the big bags to shift, you know, prop voting. Just the user, right? The regular guy. You might want to watch this. I'll link this in the description. He nails it. Absolutely nails it. Takes some shots at the more vocal influencers in the Cosmos Hub. Basically says that some of them are out of touch. I don't know who he's talking about specifically, but I'm sure that's a problem. In all proof of stake networks, you'll have the big wigs that are out of touch. But what I really want to do is I want to get to the chain. So let's get to the chain. Here it is. So this is justjoe.app. Justjoe.app is where we can find some resources for the blockchain. Reese, the talented Reese, slapped this together in a matter of hours. He We have an explorer. We'll open this, and you'll be able to see that there is an active validator set. The chain is live, but the chain is halted for the holidays. We decided that this chain can observe holidays and weekends if we want it to. Where is Here's the staking page. Can't find the validators here. Maybe because the chain is down. Let's see. I have not yet connected my wallet to this. I'll do it now. So here's the chain. I guess I'll connect my wallet. Maybe I have to reload it. But a snapshot was taken. There is a Joe token. Yeah, it's asking me on Kepler wallet. Just Joe app would like to add this blockchain. Yeah, let's do it. I trust Reese. Now my Joe address is here. This is my prize wallet. This is not my personal wallet. And if I go into my wallet, I don't know. You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it because it's a pop-up above this page. It's showing just JoeChain. There were some snapshots taken. It says I have no balance. I have no airdrop. That's weird. That's weird. I did mint. I don't know what the airdrop requirements were, basically to avoid my wallets, I guess. I did mint in another wallet. Let's see. No, I have no Joe token. Maybe I have to claim it. If anyone knows how to claim the airdrop, let me know. Oh, it's not. Timmy's telling me in the chat it's not connecting because the chain's down. That's okay. All right, good. So I guess I'm going to get an airdrop. I think I minted 5. I minted 4 in my prize wallet, and then when I realized this thing was going to sell out, I minted another one in my regular wallet just to have, just as a memoir. So here's Joe. Here's Joe. Joe paper. This is the point of the video, by the way. Here's the Joe paper. You can see a lot of work was put into this. They were probably, designing this white paper months ahead of time, probably since the last Cosmoverse. So this is Joe Coin Protocol. This is a 2-page white paper. They must have really had to work hard to pare this down to only 2 pages. So here are the 3 snapshots. They were all on the same day. Wow, that's new. November 20th, which was 5 days ago, and they did another one at 50% mint, also in the same day. And then snapshot number 3 must have been when the collection sold out. So 1,000 Joe for every Joe NFT held. Remember, just because you didn't mint doesn't mean you can't have, and you don't want to pay the ridiculous price on the secondary market, which we're going to knock that floor price down at some point, somehow. Try to figure out a way to dilute that collection. So if you're flipping to make money, you're going to get wiped out soon. So just be aware that you're not supposed to make a killing off this collection. It's a meme. So I think, Timmy, maybe you can confirm one of these weeks we're going to come out with a way to knock the floor price down. This is your warning. If you don't want to buy one, just right-click one. Go on Hubble Tools and steal it. It's fine. Make your own. Just take the head. Timmy, if you DM Timmy, he can give you just the head, and then you could just make your own. You could put it on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body. You could put on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body. That'll actually be better than Charles Hoskinson's body. Anyway, back to the paper. Like my coffee hasn't hit yet today. So you actually got more. You got more tokens as the snapshots progressed with a whale cap of 10. I like this. We can't have a Takumi situation on the JoeChain. The Takumi situation really was a buzzkill for Juno. I like this graph here, and this is basically if you don't feel like reading all this here, this is a ton of text to read. You could just look at the chart. You go to the number of NFTs you have. You go up, and then you go to the left. And even if it doesn't line up perfectly, once the chain is up and running, you just connect your wallet. You see what your airdrop is. Just so you know, as of right now, there is no plans to connect IBC here. There's no plan here. This is not going to be liquid where you're going to be able to dump it for USDC or Atom. This is basically a mainnet that's going to act as a canary chain for the greater IBC. I think there'll be a way to move NFTs over, but not actual monetary value for this Joe token. What I hope is that there'll be some games on here. You'll be able to use the Joe tokens to play some games. That's what I'm hoping. I'm sure racks are cooking up something. They're always cooking up something. So you got some Jokenomics here. And then the mission statement. And then there'd be some liquidity pools. There will be an AMM, it looks like. There will be an AMM, and we have permissionless building. So if you're creative, but maybe you don't want to launch your application directly on Juno or something like that, come build on JoeChain. We'll reward you with friendship and joy. So yeah, that's the chain. That's the chain. So I'll do these updates every now and then. I'll put some links in the description for you to get caught up. I know that there's already been FUD thrown at the chain. We'll look at that right now. Actually, before we go, so yeah, Romer was the first one to FUD the chain. He said, "Hey, this has been fun for the last couple of days, but I'm not going to support this if we start playing around with real money." So let's find that tweet. Let's find that tweet. Just give me a second here. I'll share this tab. You could take the tour with me as I search the worst way. The Joe movement was a blast. Yeah, you killed it after 4 days, Romer. Thanks a lot. The way the community rallied behind Joe is inspiring. Yeah, Joe is not me. Joe is the community. I'm not interested in participating using real money. No shit. When you start a chain, it lives. That's true. We have a validator set. We got 16 validators. Super decentralized, too, by the way. Super decentralized. You can't even tell one validator from the other. That's how decentralized we are. And I'll do my next update when the chain is live. I hope the chain's only live like Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. my time. I want my chain live, our chain live, the same as like the Chase Bank by my house, where you just have to get super lucky that it's open. I think that would be ideal. That would be ideal. So yeah, so he's the first one to FUD my chain, but I get it. And it's gonna be, like I said, like a canary network, like a Kusama for Juno, which would be awesome because most of us here are pretty bullish on the potential of the Juno chain. But yeah, Liam had a tweet. And by the way, this is how I know Liam doesn't watch my YouTube, even though Liam is nice enough to share my YouTube videos sometimes. Liam does not watch my YouTube. So he says, just remember, Cosmos DeFi, that's me, isn't the person behind the movement. If you get rugged, it's not his fault. Thank you. I appreciate that. But Hopefully people know that. And Rec News, Jesus, you're killing it. Um, but yeah, Liam, yeah, more people follow Liam than me, so hopefully they get the message here. I get DMs on Discord and Twitter asking how much their airdrop is actually worth, and I say I don't know. I didn't connect my wallet to the damn site until just now. So that's it. I'll share some stuff in the description. Oh, there was a Game of Nodes podcast where they go over this a little bit, and Reese explains some of the technicals and what went into this this project. And this is an ongoing project. So here's Reese. He is the mastermind behind the JoeChain. And then who's not here is Timmy. Timmy is like the social media wizard for spreading awareness and basically jumpstarting a grassroots marketing campaign in a matter of seconds, while simultaneously making the NFT collection and being on a spaces. So, but that's it. That's my update. I don't like when my videos are long, so I'm going to end it here. Um, Finn, love you too. I think there's going to be some music involved in this. Um, Gaines, when you get your mic fixed, or next time, would like to get a guest on here to play off me. Now, if you watch this live stream and you're like, "Yeah, you could have did this in like 3 minutes instead of 16 minutes. Now you know why I edit my videos. There's a lot of dead air with me. Right? I'm not exactly like Joe Rogan or or Don Imus or Howard Stern, right? So um, we'll get some guests next time. We'll debut some JoeChain related music. Well, maybe there'll be some apps that I could actually show. I think that's the plan. But yeah, I would say the takeaways from this first full week, a couple things. Number one, Joe is the community. And there's no better way to sum that up than Don Kryptonium's video, which I'll link down below. Number two, Just Joe NFTs are crushing secondary market volume on Stargaze, just wiping the floor with Bad Kids, which is unbelievable. Bad Kids is just the iconic PFP collection in the cosmos, and I hope it stays that way for a very long time. And number three, JoeChain is a thing. It's a live chain, but it's halted, and we halted it on purpose. We halted it on purpose just to show how decentralization really works. We're saving electricity, and there's no reason to run the chain 24/7. There's no reason to run the chain 24/7 when there's no traffic on the chain. So that's it. That's all you need to know. If you can't afford or don't want to pay money for NFT, right click the NFT. Don't DM me and ask for a free one. I only got one. I only got one. If you're a collection whale, we're gonna tank the floor price so we get more wallet distribution. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. People still trading this thing, but we'll do it anyway. Have a good weekend. I know World Cup is later. My space is in 3 minutes, so I got to get ready for that. And by get ready, I mean turn my phone on. So take it easy. Land the plane. Land the plane.